we think we might find something if we were to, like, draw a square around Coronado Island and then, you know, a square around the neighborhood I walk around near that church there, a square perimeter, and then a square perimeter roughly around the same area around Jay Beswick's house in that neighborhood, size-wise, and then, you know, Paso Robles, and then one square perimeter around the house in Pitkin Street, right, on 3129, encapsulate that house in that square perimeter, and then another square perimeter on Jamaica Street, and then, do you think, you guys, we might find something? Not just specifically about the houses there, but the neighbors around those houses, right? We might find something. A square perimeter around that, and possibly a square perimeter around where Pewlers live. Maybe a house in Ohio. Maybe a neighborhood in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A square perimeter around where Gordon, Area 138, lives in North Carolina. Do you think we might find where the real problem is, as opposed to your made-up story there, Roble Knight and Bernard and the Elleries and, you know, the Little Lita's, maybe a square perimeter around Little Lita's home in Lakewood, Colorado, too. And so what's common about those homes and those people? Okay, we could do that. Right? Do you think we might find some connections, ladies and gentlemen? Joe Zillig and Harry J. Race, do you think we might find something that your stories have a discrepancy? Maybe a square perimeter around Phil Kent's house in Aurora, Colorado, Sasha's house, Jordan Fowler's house, maybe some places in Vermont, Maine, and we might find where the real culprit just likes to hop around and pretend in the United States. Maybe a neighborhood in Washington, Joe? How about that, Harry? Florida, maybe? We might find the real culprit who's a liar. The whole we actually might find the people running around setting up a crime scene and blaming it on somebody else or on multiple people. Or Bernard, Roble Knight, aren't you guys maybe just the Branch Davidians? You know, if we look at the past terrorist attacks, we go Jeff Warren, and then David Koresh, and then Jim Jones, and then Columbine, then Virginia Tech shooter, 9/11, there was a shooting in Florida. What's common about those things? And maybe it's just the Branch Davidians, as always, screwing up people's shit against the Jew because they just chose the color blue, or just a bunch of fat people who are pissed off that they're not getting attention.